giving you an opportunity to get the full story from the people who tell it best. This is MediaCom News Leaders.
Hi, I'm James Mauser, and today's topic is about micro-lending. And this is a new program through the Central Missouri Community Action. And this is Darin Preis sitting next to me. Hello, Darin.
Hi, thanks for having
back.
me. Thank you.
Executive Director for CMCA.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Before we get into micro-lending, let's talk about CMCA and all the different things your organization does for the community. I know it's a widespread, isn't it?
It really is. Our mission is to empower individuals and families to achieve self-reliance. So that means really we're working with people wherever they are. Some of them are in crisis, some of them have goals in mind and are working towards those goals. But so we have a wide range of programs from, like utility assistance. As hot as it is outside right now, we're helping people to keep their utilities on so they can keep air conditioning. In the wintertime, we help to keep them warm. We have housing assistance. In some cases, we're helping people to purchase their own homes for the first time. We operate the Head Start and Early Head Start program, so we're working on lifelong learning and making sure that kids are ready for school and that their parents have the ability and the skills to be supportive throughout their children's education. We do employment and training programs, helping people to either get or retain better employment, better wages, from working on soft skills like resume writing and practice interviewing skills, to going back to college and learning new skills to retool their careers. We do some housing developments, we do relationship building across race and class, and ultimately the goal is we want people to be able to get out of poverty, off of public assistance permanently.
So all facets of life CMCA offers to people.
It's quite a range, yes.
How many people are working there these days?
We have about 260 employees. We serve an 8-county area, so Boone County's in the middle, and then we serve all the counties that touch Boone County, plus Osage County down to our southeast.
Micro-lending is kind of a new program for CMCA.
Right. We used some American Recovery and Reinvestment Act dollars last year to do some planning. We knew that as much training we were doing and helping people to find jobs and doing all of this work to employ people, that there weren't a lot of jobs on the other side of our training programs. So we decided that we wanted to help to create the jobs. So we didn't come up with this concept, we stole this concept from other agencies across the country that are doing micro-lending. And we did some business planning around what that would look like in Central Missouri.
So how does it work?
The way it works is basically, anybody that had an idea that they'd like to start a small business, and I should say we're focusing on people with 80% of median income. So for example, for a family of 4, that's about $52,000, just to give you a sense of our target population. People can come in, maybe they've already got a business plan, maybe they don't even have a checking account. So we take them wherever they're starting from, and people can go through either some individual financial education and counseling, or they can join one of our fast track classes, which is all about small business planning.
Doesn't matter what their business plan is?
It really doesn't. It really doesn't.
You don't evaluate that?
We do ultimately when we're making a decision about the loan, about granting a loan or not. We're looking at the business plan itself and what it is that they're trying to use to raise revenue. But initially, it's about really understanding the challenges and the rewards of owning a small business. A lot of people have a romantic idea about owning their own business, but they don't take into account the number of hours that it takes to really run your own business and the difficulties and roadblocks that are on your way to get started. But once they work through all of that, then we have a loan pool, and people can apply for some startup capital. And we make that available to them. We have a loan selection committee, so that's where they look at the business plan and really think through whether this is a strong plan. And if they decide to fund it, we can fund up to $35,000, but we expect a lot of applications that we expect to average about $2,500 for a typical startup loan.
So if people want to do this, what do they need to do?
They can go to our website and learn more about it. So that's www.showmeaction.org. And if you click on services, then there's a whole list of services that we talked about at the beginning, and they can see the microenterprise lending program. And you can click on that and find out lots of information about what we do and how this works. And there's an email link that they can contact one of our financial education coordinators through that link, or they can call us at 442-7946 to get more information.
Darin Preis, thank you so much.
Thanks so much for having me.
CMCA. And you've been watching MediaCom News Leaders, your exclusive opportunity to get the full story from reliable sources.